ashes in my soul. Chased every high, dug deeper holes. I spat at heaven in my rage, bound by sins I couldn't gauge. Empty streets, shadows crawling, blood on my hands, guilt still calling. Ran from grace, ran from light, chased my demons through the night. Concrete beds and nights won't pass, hate in my heart, love couldn't last. Empty promises, a sinner's throne, built my kingdom out of stone. Why would you love a wretch like me? Why would you bleed to set me free? It was my sin that drove the nails through holy hands, my heart impaled. I don't deserve the love you gave, yet you stood silent, took my place. But the cross ain't an end, it's a doorway wide for a sinner like me. You were crucified. Streets were my altar, shadows my choir. Needles sang hymns, veins on fire. He sent a hammer swing, each lie a spike, nailed to the wood in the dead of night. Fists in the air, rebellion burning, every corner lost soul turning. You saw me there in my disguise, loved me still through all my lies. He bore my death when I turned away, still chose love, still chose to stay. I drove the nails in his hands, I had the hammer, the weight, the command. Yet he looked at me, looked right through, said, I'll take your place, I'll die for you. And he bore it all, he took my fall, on that cross where mercy claimed it all. It was my sin that drove the nails through holy hands, my heart impaled. I don't deserve the love you gave, yet you stood silent, took my place. But the cross ain't an end, it's a doorway wide for a sinner like me. You were crucified. Fist clenched, heart drenched in rebellion's flood. Each word a hate, a hammer, each sin a drop of blood. I mocked the heavens, I broke his law, blind to the Lamb who bore it all. Ripped pages from the book, burned bridges to the sky. Never cared who I hurt, just tried to get by. But every scar I wore, he felt in his flesh, the thorns, the lashes, my mess on his chest. Every hit, every poke, every poison sip, every crime, every chain, every loose lip quip. Blood on my hands, can't scrub it clean.